What's going on, guys? Sitting behind me on my kitchen table is my new duckbill spoiler. I am beyond confused right now, but I'm just gonna roll with it and show you guys what I got. The reason I'm confused, here's the duckbill. I haven't even opened it yet to see what it looks like. I pulled it out of the box and that's it. I actually bought this spoiler from JDMuscle. I know it's most likely just an eBay spoiler that I overpaid for. After doing extensive research, if you didn't already know, most of these parts are rebranded from other companies that are mostly made in Taiwan. All these carbon fiber parts are mostly rebranded parts that are upcharged for the brand. Essentially what you have here is a eBay spoiler that you can buy shipped from Taiwan. It costs $199 shipped. Or you could get the same spoiler from Grimmspeed rebranded as the OLM single point carbon duckbill. That's going to run you about $400, so double the price. Or you can meet in the middle and get the JDMuscle Tanzo Carbon V4, which is what I got. So essentially, I paid $150 extra for the exact same thing. The only difference is I got mine in 2 days rather than 2 months. It is what it is. I found this exact spoiler on eBay for $200, shipped from Taiwan, but it would have took 3 to 4 months to get it, and I was impatient. So I paid an extra $100, $150 actually, to get it from JDMuscle. Well, I got it, it showed up, and I can't make this up, I got this with it as well. I'm really confused because as far as I was concerned, Burns Auto went out of business because Burns was notorious for selling overpriced eBay or Alibaba items. So we'll see. Hopefully the quality is there at least, and we'll see what we can do here. First analysis of this thing, it looks pretty good. There's some stretched weaves and stuff, but all carbon fiber parts are going to have that. But besides that, it does look good. They claim that this is clear coated and I should have no problem with fading. So I'm not going to clear coat it. I'm going to leave it how it is. The only damage I saw on the whole thing was right there on the very tip, which I could just touch up with some clear coat or some black paint or something. But besides that, it does look really nice. I got this thing in 2 days, literally 2 days flat. I ordered it on a Saturday, got it on a Tuesday. So I can't complain there. Yeah, it's definitely clear coated. You can see the clear coat overspray on the bottom, which is good. And they wet sanded and buffed it. It's got a really nice finish. So whether or not this is just an eBay spoiler that I overpaid for, whether or not it came from Burns Auto or JDMuscle, I will say the quality looks like it's there. The only thing is it did not come with any mounting tape or anything like that. So I'm going to have to go get some 3M tape. And it's got pre-drilled holes, 2 of them. So I'm going to obviously use them if I can, but I'm most likely going to have to get some 3M tape as well. Alright, I shall test fit this. Gonna go ahead and start by opening up the trunk. Then there's a bunch of plastic clips up underneath here. Go ahead and take all those out. Alright, so it looks like the hole placement on the new spoiler might be correct. There is literally just 2 of these bolts. Hard to see, they're probably 8mm. One there and one up in here. We're gonna take those out. And then there's a few clips. Alright, I got those factory 8mm bolts out. The one over here is stuck. So I'm gonna carefully pull and see what happens. It's really tight. I got this side off, but that other side, the bolt is just stuck. But once you get the bolts out, you should be able to just pull on this and it should pop off. All right, we have race car status now. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit this new spoiler on, see what it looks like. All right, the test fit gives you an idea how it's gonna look. And I think it looks pretty good. It's not the best wing in the world, but I like it. You know, it's aggressive. It gives it that extra, you know, that nice aggressive tone to the car because it doesn't really have anything in the back of the car. I like it. I'll end up having the 3M tape and stuff. As far as fitment goes, without fully mounting it, it's hard to be sure, but it does seem like it fits on there pretty good. And there's not really a gap in there. There is a little gap, but not much. I'm happy with it. It is the next day. I went to Walmart and I got a bunch of 3M tape. I got some skinny tape. I got some fat tape. Got some more fat tape. And I have some self-tap screws and some sheet metal screws. So if that all doesn't work to hold this spoiler on, something is wrong. Well guys, I'm going to say this. This was expensive. The 3M tape for the large roll was $7.88 and for the small roll was like $5. I used both large rolls. One roll was literally only enough to get across the spoiler. The other large roll got across down here, and then one roll got this side and one roll got this side. I used the small pieces inside for extra supports. So to give you an idea and show you what I did here, I did this with the top and bottom, sort of how I do the vortex generator. Get it lined up, and then you have that. Man. Alright guys, so even with all of that 3M tape, it's still sort of pulling up in the middle. It's going to be hard to see it. But like right in the middle, it's still lifting a little bit. And so what I ended up doing, I put 4 self-tappers, one over here in the corner. You can see, yeah, one right there. And then I had to use some 3M tape to be able to get this one. It's really hard to see this one. But you can see I put one there, and I also put one there. The reason I used the 3M tape was so it wasn't sliding around while I was trying to install it, and then one there. And you can see I had to drill new holes. I couldn't use the pre-existing holes because the holes are like right here. And if I would have drilled the self-tapper through, it probably would have came out of the back of the duckbill. So it'd be nice to have something like coming through here and pulling down on the middle, really nice. But I don't think that's going to be possible. But anyways, I mean, from a distance, you know, you really don't notice it all that much. But if you're like me and you're really picky, you might notice it. I just wanted to show you what it looks like outside so you get a better idea. Guys, so I did reinstall the duckbill spoiler last night. I pulled it off and did it again, and the reason I did that was because I didn't like how the 3M tape looked at the front. As I showed in the video, it just looked very weird. It wouldn't stick down. So I ended up redoing it, thinking that the problem was the 3M tape was too far back. I moved the 3M tape the whole way to the front, same issue again. So I'm thinking maybe if I would have used a thicker 3M tape, it'd work out better, but I really don't plan on taking this stupid thing off again. It is held in with 6 self-tap screws, one coming up right here, one coming up right here, and one coming up right here, and then there's one in the back right here, and right here. So there's plenty of stuff holding this thing down, and then the 3M tape. And it looks pretty good right here, everything looks fine, and when you look at certain angles, maybe I'll zoom up, you can see the 3M tape, you can see some gaps, and it's pretty noticeable in person. There you can see a gap, there you can see a gap, and the 3M tape is actually kind of like drooping down. There's not much else I can do. I can't push this down. I can push with all of my force, and I'm not going to get that to go down any further. So maybe it's a fitment issue, it's just how the spoiler is manufactured or something. It's not super noticeable, it's a lot better than it was before. So the next thing that I could possibly do is use a thicker 3M tape, which maybe I'll do at some point, but I'm not worried about it. I'll run with it like this for now. Well guys, that's going to be it, and hopefully this gave you an idea of this spoiler if you were thinking about buying it. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a recommendation, I'd probably give it about a 7. It looks nice, it's aggressive, but not too aggressive. I like the styling of it. However, the fitment could be a little bit better. It could have included some 3M tape, and you know, there's a couple small little like nicks on the corners and stuff, but you're gonna probably get that with any carbon fiber parts. So anyways guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and I'll catch you again next time.